Okay guys, this is what the whole entire outfit looks like with the baggy jeans. I don't know why I just did a British accent right now. This would have made way more sense to post back to back with the video of me asking for my fashion advice, but that would have made too much sense. These are the baggier jeans. I kind of need to stretch them out a little bit more and to get them to be baggier because that's just like the fit I like. But yeah, also guys, guess what farm animal I have on my socks right now? Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Okay, if you get hello guys, sorry for the background noise. I don't really know how well you guys can hear that. But anyways, last week I dropped my phone in the toilet and I thought surely this week I can't do anything, that's gonna top that. And unfortunately I managed to do that just because I'm extremely clumsy. Sometimes I just move like too fast and I'm rushing for no reason. I was transferring my laundry from the washer to the dryer and for some reason I smashed my pinky fingernail against the dryer full force, like my full body weight, and I was silently screaming, but I was like, oh, it's fine, I'll probably just have to glue it back on. Unfortunately this is the best my nails have ever looked, like my favorite set of all time. I just got them done and this happened. But then I get to my room to kind of assess the damage, and the Gel X nail is like pulling off my natural nail, but it's still slightly attached at the bottom, so she's kind of just falling off the bone and I don't really know what to do about it. I've been kind of soaking it in hydrogen peroxide, to make sure that it stays sterile, but my mom's like, Emmy, you might have an infection, and I'm just scared that if I go to the doctor or urgent care, they're gonna rip my whole actual nail off underneath, and I'm like, bro, you're gonna have to put me under. There's no way. I'd rather you amputate my pinky finger and I have tetradactyly, because ain't nothing wrong with that, but I just don't think I can bear the pain of them just kind of numbing the area and ripping off my nail like a loose tooth. I don't think I can do it. Hello. Okay, sorry if the angle is gonna be kind of weird. I'm wearing heels and so it's kind of hard for me to fit into the frame of this. But anyways, my mom always told me, my sisters growing up, that you guys are gonna be so grateful to have each other when you're older, and girls are weird and girls are mean. You guys are just gonna be really grateful. And mom was right, because I am so especially now, and the older that I get, I'm just more and more, I'm more and more grateful for them, and they're just my biggest blessing in life, to be honest. But on the same token, there is no one in this world who will humble you like your sisters, or just siblings in general. I'm sure I don't have brothers, but I can imagine it'd probably be the same, maybe even more, maybe even worse. But I was door dashing cookies the other day, and I love Insomnia cookies. I think they're the best ones ever. And in order to kind of get this deal, you had to reach this minimum amount. And so instead of getting a normal amount, 2 or 3 cookies, it was cheaper to get 6 or 7. I did not even mean to do that. Please don't make any comments about that. But so I ordered 7 cookies, and I'm on the phone telling my sister this. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get 2 double chocolate, 2 s'mores, 1 peanut butter, 1 chocolate, 1 of this for 7 cookies. And my sister was like, Emmy, this sounds like a math problem. And she wasn't wrong, but today I have a little story time for you all, and it is about one of my last unfortunate experiences with an Uber driver. I take a lot of Ubers and Lyfts because I don't know how to drive, but the last one I had a pretty long ride home, and it's pretty late at night, and this 38-year-old man is my driver, and at first he's asking about my ethnicity. Oh, are you Mexican? I was like, no. He's like, oh, you must be Filipino. I said, yeah. He's like, oh, you're so beautiful, la la la. I'm like, oh, thank you. And then he starts to tell me that I look like this celebrity, and so he starts to kind of swerve in the lane for a second because he's trying to Google it at the same time as he's driving. So that was my first kind of red flag. I kind of clutched my purse a little bit. But I finally get home. I swear it took a lot longer for me to get home. And there's the same route as normal. I feel like he was going kind of slow. And so, I hate when you have an Uber or a Lyft and they don't just unlock the doors and let you go to your destination. That's, I'm pretty sure, the protocol. Because he's still talking to me, and he finally finds the celebrity. He's like, you look like her, Kamora Lee Simmons, when she was younger. And I'm like, that's really nice, she's beautiful, I don't really think I look like her. But and anyways, he's like, oh, can I have your phone number if you need an Uber or a Lyft in the future? And I was like, it's not me saying yes because I'm being naive. I'm saying yes because I don't want him to just for me to say no, and then he retaliates and just like drives away and takes me. It's so late at night, like nobody knew I was Ubering or where I was, and so I was just like, this day and age is so crazy. I'd rather just give you my number and not deal with anything else. So I do that. I go home, he's texting me, he's like, oh, I'm sorry if I said anything too much, us Puerto Ricans just talk like that, you're just stunningly beautiful, blah blah blah, have a great night. I was like, oh, no worries, thank you. I wake up in the morning, I get a good morning beautiful text. That's a little bit crazy. Why the fuck is the only good morning text I'm getting from my Uber driver? I don't know, but unfortunately that was just the way it was. And he's texted me about 15 times since then, like, oh, how was your day, what are you up to today, do you need an Uber, like, I'll be here, and I'm not even really responding at this point. But yeah. Hey guys, I apologize in advance if you hear like a train and just background noises and sounds. It is Saturday night, and so a lot of people are out and about. Me, on the other hand, I did leave my house today, to be fair. I went to a little cultural event type of thing, which was really fun. Gotta represent for the Filipinos. But also my only big plans for the night, besides that, where I'm just gonna be sitting in my bed right there. I'm gonna finish my movie with my sister, and we're going to eat our tiramisu, because if you didn't know, tiramisu is my #1 favorite dessert. I'm a big sweets girl. I like pretty much anything sweet, but tiramisu is the best dessert on planet Earth. That's literally gonna be my wedding cake. Sorry to my future husband if that's not your thing, but I think it'll start to grow on you, especially when I make it. I think I make a good one. But why didn't anyone tell me that Whole Foods actually has like the best tiramisu? Up until this weekend, I didn't really have a favorite brand, or like, not brand, but I didn't have a favorite restaurant or place to get it, because none of them really did it for me. There was always kind of one or two little things that were off. But Whole Foods sells one that's like probably about yay big, and it is literally the most delicious thing I've ever had in my life. Like, I could eat it all in one serving for sure. Hey guys, okay, a little update on my pinky nail. Don't know if you guys are wondering or not, but I'm gonna tell you anyways. I don't remember how long ago I started having problems with this, but basically I smashed my pinky fingernail on my dryer, full force, full weight of my body, and it hurt so bad, and my pinky nail started like falling off, but it was still like attached. I don't know if this makes sense, but it was still attached like on one side, and at like the bottom of my nail, like kind of at my cuticle. I don't know if that makes sense. And so I should have done this from the beginning, but I ended up like, because my nails are really long, I ended up like cutting the nail to be really short so I wouldn't like keep hitting it on things again, because I kept making that mistake and it was not fun. And so yeah, I cut the nail down, and then it finally kind of like came off, and I thought it was just gonna be a nub, and it's mostly a nub, but I have like the thinnest layer of like the bottom half of my pinky nail still intact. It's so thin, it's probably like the thickness like the thinness of parchment paper, if that makes sense. So I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should just keep it. I should probably take the band-aid off and just show my nub to the world, but I don't know.